And we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome,
Oh,
everyone.
yes.
Welcome.
Mm.
We are here again. Yesterday we missed. We thought, no, we have to do it again this week. So, welcome, welcome to our live. I'm here as usual with Coach McKenna, all the way from the US. And I am Bena. I'm here in the UK. I am originally from Uganda. I am a mom, a nurse by profession, a mentor, and a proud digital business owner. As usual, we are here to discuss a different topic today. And I'll let our boss lady here introduce herself, and then we can get started. The mic is yours.
Yes, wow, thank you so much. Just here at the office, taking care of my business here in terms of the work, my 9 to 5, but still, I have 30 minutes to just come and talk to somebody who's just waiting on us to enlighten them. So I'm so happy. My name is McKenna. I was born, raised in Kenya, but I live in the US with my family. I'm so grateful to God for His faithfulness and for the opportunity to come and speak to you. Back to you, Berna.
Oh, sorry. Right. That's wonderful. As you know, we are always here talking to you, our Facebook followers, our Facebook listeners. So today we have another powerful topic to discuss with you. And if you are out there and you are listening in or you are watching a replay, you can put your comments in there and we will get back to you. If you have a question about our topic, question about our business, you know, you just put it in the comments and we will be able to answer. Even if we are off the live, we can always answer it in the comments. So welcome, have a cup of tea, have a glass of water, sit down and listen. So the topic is you don't need more work. You need more options. As moms, as immigrants, as professionals, whichever professional you are doing, you need to think about this. You don't need to do more work. You need options, easier options that don't need you to be there physically, working yourself too much, stressing yourself, getting burnout. So if you're a parent, as I said, if you're a mom, if you're a nurse, if you're an immigrant, whatever profession, someone working hard but still feeling financially stretched or financially stuck, this conversation is for you. Many of us were the answer is just very simple. Work more hours, pick extra shifts, get another job, sacrifice more time. That's what we are mentally trained to understand, to know. But you have to ask yourself, what happens when more work steals your peace? What happens when more work, makes you sick or makes you stressed, makes you burnt out? What happens when you miss your children, their milestones, especially when they're younger? This is the age that you need to teach them values, to teach them, new skills that they were gonna take in their adult life. What happens if your body gets tired and you can't do this physical work? Ask yourself all these questions. I myself learned it personally, through, because I always thought I need to work hard, I need to get more hours. Working long hours in healthcare, for those who are in healthcare, because that's the one profession I can relate to. While trying to care for your family, trying to support your family back home, I realized you know, I didn't need another job. I needed another option. You always think I tried a few things while doing my nursing jobs, but nothing panned out. Nothing changed because, you know, they just gave me more stress, just pushed me out of my, I had to be physically there to be able even to earn something from that. So giving me two jobs that are stressing me even more, having one which is already stressing me and adding another one that I really, needed to be there physically, needed to stress over it. And that really, really stressed me out, really made me burnt out, and my children were suffering. I was suffering too. So today, that's why we are talking about why creating options can completely change your life. So if you're out there and you need options that are not going to take you physically out of your house to do that job or to do that business, options that can give you a peace of mind, freedom. This is what we are here discussing. So I will welcome Coach McKenna to enlighten us more about this topic today. Welcome, welcome.
Wow, thank you so much. This is really a powerful topic to think about because it is about you. What I like about this business is in whatever we talk about, it is all about us. It is all about our living. It's all about our journey here on earth. So I remember, maybe I need to give an example before I go there, because back in 2023, I started thinking about my future. And I was like, oh, McKenna, the money that I'm getting every month, even if I put all that money into my retirement, there's no way I will enjoy my retirement. Because already, I always tell people, I celebrated my 40th birthday here. So there's no way, even if I push myself like hell, there's no way I can get to where somebody would say, oh, you're comfortable, whatever you get by the end of the month, you'll be fine. So I started thinking about doing something on the side, because I was like, getting something physical for me, that would be very hard, because already I am a mom of 3 teenagers. Doing another extra with what I'm doing to 9 and 5, something physical, that would really hurt me so bad. And then I started thinking of something that was flexible, something that I could do from the comfort of my home, something that I didn't have to stress myself over and over. And I'm so grateful to God for this business, because never needed to work more extra hours, more shift, so that I can better my life. I still had this option of doing a digital online business that is so flexible. Like right now, I'm in my office. I can say my lunch break, I am doing this live for 20 minutes, and everything will be okay. And it still comes with an extra income, of which right now I can say my future is bright, because most of the time we always say you 95 can pay your bills, yeah, but you're not able to live your dreams. So what can help you live your dreams? It is starting something on the side. It is having that plan B, so that in case you're able to get that, to supplement your income in some way. And again, Benna, we always say this business comes with all simplicity, all manner of simplicity, because you don't need any experience to start. So there's no way you can say, do I need to go for another master's degree to do this business? Do I need a certificate to do this business? No, it comes with training, which makes very easy. It comes with mentorship and coaching, which makes it more easy for anyone to do. So the more options that you need, it's just a change of mindset, and tell yourself you just need to do something else apart from what you're doing, because probably you've worn yourself out, you've been working so hard, you've been asking for those shifts and all that, and you just need something that can really help you better your life. So maybe for now, what I can say, Benna, this extra income is one of the best options that you can choose. Not really necessarily going to pick for more shift. You can do this business that is more flexible, that is has a global. I always tell people, before I started this business, I used to have burnout all the time. I used to go for retreat now and then. I thank God for the church. The church is very supportive, but still, my goodness, I used to go for this retreats, come back, and find myself in the same pot. But with this business, the other option is the global community where you find people that you can talk to, people that can help you build your own business. Because the idea here, this is my own business. I'm a digital business owner. So it is your business, but still you have people who are like minded and people who are ready to support you to keep on moving forward. So you don't need that extra shift. Or what you need is a mindset, believing in yourself, and getting this option so that you can better your life. That's what I can say for now. Better back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is great. That is great. I think everybody really understands this. It is not about just the 9 to 5. Hmm? We have everything you need to get started with or without experience. Because these more hours that we do every day, or don't always solve our financial problems. The extra shifts yes, they can bring more money, but that will be temporarily. It will be temporary, but often at the cost of your time and at the cost of your health. This is what we never think about. You only think about it when the damage is already done, because burnout is real, especially for people who work long, long hours. Parents, even if you maybe you do a short shift, it might be short, but you come home because you are already tired. You have a family to look after. If they are young children, it's like a 24/7, because there's only 24 hours in a day, but you have to utilize those hours wisely. Working harder without a strategy can keep you stuck in that survival mode. And we've been there. We are talking out of experience. Options create freedom. If you want freedom, find the options that you can do alongside your 9 to 5 job to be able to achieve your goals. I've been at it in this country. I've been here for over 20 years right now. And I really have nothing really to show for it. Because I concentrated, I said, my nursing job, I'm going to upgrade here, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But every time you go higher or you upgrade on the same thing, you're still working for somebody else and you're getting more responsibilities, more stress. But if you get an option for yourself, you can say no to these toxic environments. Spend more time with your family, which will keep you calm as well. You may not notice it every day, but believe me, you will enjoy it. And that enjoyment alone, is good for your soul, is good for your body. Handle emergencies without panic. Imagine, you remember when I used to wake up, sometimes my child is not well, has a fever. I said, I'll keep thinking of reasons of lying to my job. Because if your child is sick, they're not going to pay you, unless if you're the one calling in sick. What can I tell them now? It's your child. I don't want to leave them ill at home or send them to a child care or child minder, because they're not going to look after them the way you would have. But if you're looking for things like to build your savings for your retirement, travel more, create flexibility for your futures, here we have an option that will work for you. You just have to come, check it out, do your due diligence, and you'll see whether this fits your needs, whether this is something that you can work on. So this option, as I said, might look like this online business, investing in this online business, learning digital skills, which we have a platform that will train you from, whatever level you are at. Starting a side hustle, multiple income streams in our business. You come in with that one, but as you grow, as you learn, more multiple streams of income open up in your business that you can plug in and maximize your income or your earning. So, because God gave us gifts beyond paycheck. But because I went to school for years and years and years and became a professional nurse or a nurse or whatever, I think there is nothing else. There is nothing else. I'm not myself, I'm not a young girl. I would say that, oh, I'm still in my youth, I can't learn. I can learn more. Still have time, because some people say, I'm too old. I'm too old, but really, I've learned the skills. I have learned the skills. So you just need to be open, be willing to learn. We have people of all ages in our business, all ages. Because fear keeps many, many people stuck. People often say, oh, if it doesn't work, what will happen? People will laugh at me, this and this. Everybody says it's a scam. I don't have experience. What else do they say? I'm too busy. I'm too old. I'm too this. You are the only one putting limitations on yourself. If you remove those limitations that you're putting on yourself, everything will go away. Don't worry about what other past people are saying, because they're not in your life. They are not deciding for you. They are not. Because that's what we always fear. Even me, I was say, oh my God, what will my people say? What will this? Even up to today, even when they see you succeed, they will still always have something. Those people who are negative will always stay negative. They will always have something to say. There is something I was watching today. I don't even know where I wrote my thing. What was saying about mindset. Oh my God, I've lost it. Mindset. Yeah, it says repeated thoughts become beliefs, and beliefs will shape your actions, and your actions will create your results. So if you keep thinking, I can't do it, I can't do it, repeat it to yourself, that belief will shape your actions. And what actions are those? By not taking a step to change anything. And of course, no results will come out of that. But if you repeat to yourself, I can do this, I can learn new skills, yes, I can do this, that belief will go into you, will shape you. You'll find yourself learning a new skill, taking a step here, trying to change your life. And the more you push yourself, the more you take action, results will come. Because you are believing in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, things will change. We have different people from all different walks of life doing this. Me, when I came in, I was like you, feeling skeptical, feeling scared, feeling all of these things. But eventually, because I needed to take a step, I took that step and came into the community, looked around. I said, oh, people who are much older, 20, 30 years older than me, they are doing this. I have no excuse. I had my phone, I had my laptop, I had an internet connection that I wasn't using for anything apart from watching reels and looking at other people's social media posts. But I was still paying for them monthly and working harder and harder and harder to make sure that stays on, but not really maximizing its use. The laptop was there, I probably could go on it once every 6 months. My kids would play games on it, Scratch and whatever they do. So most people, especially migrants, you have all these things already. It is your mindset that you need to change, your willingness to learn, to be able to change your life, to be able to start something with support. We have coaches here, we have mentors there, we have a community that is available to you 24/7. So if you don't plug into that, people who are already at the same level as you, people who are already with the same mindset as you, they want to grow their businesses, they want their lives to change. But if you go with people who are negative, people who don't want to change their lives, that's where we'll be. But if you come in the community, because everybody's focused, you will learn new things from here, from there, put them together and create something beautiful. So back to you, sister. If you want to have anything to add on that,
I think you've really
I can talk all
talked.
day. You're muted,
I think you've really talked a very important point, and I would say, as the Bible says in the version, whoever has an ear have heard it. But I want to say that what is happening in the digital space sometimes can be very confusing. And we always tell people you have to be very careful, you have to choose very well. And that's why in this business, we always give you options. You have to check out the business. And if you go to a browser, I don't know where your website is today. There's no website.
Mm.
So like on my page, there's
Mm.
www McKenna. There you can put that in your browser, or in Benna's page. If you go there, there is a lot. You can take that website and register. Registration is all for free. There is a free webinar for you to watch. And this is how I remember yesterday, the day after yesterday, I met somebody who was telling me, "Oh, tell me more about the business." I say, "Oh, this is what we do. We have two companies that have partnered together. They do blah blah. This company does this. This company does." "Oh, what are the names of those companies?" They said, Do you want to check out what we do in this business?" "Oh, tell me, why should I go there?" I was like, if you have no time to watch, that is where it is start. Register, watch the webinar. We'll be able to connect with you. And then from there, your next step is just paying the 149, which has a 30-day guarantee. From there, you'll be able to see what's next for you to decide whether you want to start this business. But I want to say, even not only this business is not only for immigrants, it is for everybody who want to live a healthy life, somebody who want to create something on the side, somebody who is teachable, somebody who just to say, hey, I want to leave an inheritance, or for my children, for my grandchildren. It has many options for you. So if you just want to come in, just reach out and we'll be able to help you to plug in. Otherwise, this is the best option for you to do on the side. It's easy, and we'll just be there to support you. Yeah, back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, 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 and yes. That's really, really true. You just have to start small. Mm? You just have to start where you are. Everybody have their different levels of starting. Start learning that new skill. Research opportunities that will align with you, with what you want. Find mentorship. We offer all of this. Use just that 1 hour a day wisely. The hour you use to scroll on social media and watch other people's content, you can use that to build your own business that is going to give you that freedom and peace that you need. Those small, small, consistent actions will bring big results over time. Hmm? We are not
I
here to
had
say it's a get rich
Ben,
quick scheme. No.
Ben, I
Mm.
had somebody say the other day, the magic is here. You're supposed to sleep at least 8 hours, yeah, in a day. You're supposed to work 8 hours. What are you going to do with the next 8 hours? What can you do? And in
True.
this business, as you're saying, we just
Yeah.
need 1 or 2 hours. So you still have 6 hours to do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. 1 hour a day. For me, this business aligns very well with what I want in my life, what I want for my family. It's become, I never thought it would become so emotional for me. It has become personal. Hmm? It has become personal. It's like what can I say? Like when men say, "Oh, me and football, I'll do anything to watch it." Now me and this business are like that. These people who will even cry and do whatever because they have lost a game. They don't even know which country it's been played in. You understand? So
Yeah.
as moms, as a mom, I wanted more than just paying bills every day. I wanted more time. I wanted to be present. I wanted just security for my family, because your children are watching you what you are doing. If they see you always on Facebook, because some people have these social media moments whereby they are even at home and their kids are not even spending quality time with them. They're just watching their own social media on their phone non-stop. And that's what the kids are copying. So if you use that time hour wisely on your business, your kids will see that and they will pick up from that and they will be able to say, okay, This phone is not just for entertainment. So if this message speaks to you today, remember, you don't need to, exhaust yourself trying to survive. You deserve these options, as we've said. You deserve people who are going to give you peace, people, a business that's going to give you peace and freedom. You deserve this time freedom for you and for your family. So if your current job, is not giving you peace, you need to find an option that is going to align with what you want. So if you are ready to learn how, or if you are ready to create another source of income online, send us a message. Our numbers are here. Our websites are here. There's just a 20 minutes video on our website when you register with your name and email to watch that information video. And if you have questions after that, connect with any one of us through our pages, through our numbers, so that we can sit one-on-one and, tell you what you can do to change your life. We started just the same. We are struggling just the same. Because some people say, oh yeah, I'm, my job, I'm paying my bills, nobody's knocking at my door, but are you having that freedom? Are you going for the holidays that you feel like you deserve? Are your kids enjoying themselves? Can you take a family away for a holiday, even if it's just once a year? But you have fun, peace of mind, not worrying about how much you are spending, and when are you going to come back to double those shifts to be able to cover that gap? So we've been there. We are talking from experience. So if you are ready, just comment ready in the comments below, and let's find those options for you. So thank you for watching. Don't know whether, sister, you have any last words. That's it. Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
God bless. Bye.